Testing. Okay, testing. Okay, testing. Alright, that took a little longer than usual to go live. Welcome to episode 10 of Wish You Were Here. A story of two 17-year-old young ladies. One from Lawton, Oklahoma area. Well, Ardmore, Oklahoma. Driving out of Lawton. And another young lady from Carlisle in the UK. Up near the Scottish border. And they've come from, one's the politician's daughter, the politician's adopted daughter. The other is a daughter of a baroness. And since their families are in the higher class, they would go on cruises during the summer. And on the cruise ship, these two met each year and would become best friends. And more recently, they realized that they had some feelings for each other and they shared a kiss. Now, the complications are that first, they're from two different countries. And then, these two are good kids and good teenagers, and they don't want to cause any problems with their parents or any reputations and whatnot. So they're trying to get out on their own before they get disowned. So they are both driving trucks using fake IDs until they turn 18. So we're going to load up Euro Truck Simulator first. And we'll continue on with Eleanora. Eleanora Clarington. The daughter of a baroness. A baroness that enjoys the fact that she came from being a commoner, working class, labor class, whatever they call it, and married into the title and enjoys having servants and not doing much. She might be like a writer or something, but she doesn't otherwise have a job. Eleanora, being the curious kid that she was, liked helping the servants and wanting to learn cooking and making dresses and all sorts of things that her mother keeps telling her, we have servants for that. You don't need to do that stuff. So, Eleanora has become somewhat, in her own way, a rebel. behind her mother's back doing things, odd jobs, helping different people, and, well, here she is sneaking around northern England, driving for a temporary driving agency due to the lack of drivers in the area. They're giving somewhat inexperienced drivers a chance to drive trucks. But she's using a fake ID with the name Elisabeth V. Okay, we left off at... We were in Sheffield, and we've done 42 loads. Episode 10. So, Eleanor's story is not quite as complicated as Amy's, but she still wouldn't want to be coming out as being in love with a woman, much less an American woman, and having kissed already, and she don't want to hurt her mother's reputation, because the mother would probably be hurt by that. You know, the tabloids would just have a field day. You know, for the most part, Eleanor has been kind of shielded from all that publicity and, you know. Okay, we're in Sheffield. All right. Well, I have been unable to get a load from Grimsby to Newcastle, so I'm going to go ahead and do this one. Okay. Oh, we're down in the pit. Okay. So we're down there, and we're going to head up this road for the first time. So keep in mind that we are taking pictures and whatnot for doing travel vlogging later. Okay. You gonna let me out? Oh, probably supposed to go here. That'd probably help if I was on the proper side of the road. Not that they usually have anything coming in, but one of these days, you never know. So, in the case of Eleanora here, we've been having her do... She did the Scotland cities first. Now she's doing the Upper Britain, England cities. Going back and forth to them. She cannot leave England until she's 18, and she can't drive her truck. I've bought both drivers a used truck. It was like a really cheapie, but I only use that for sleeping purposes to refresh the loads. They're not going to be driving those trucks. Until they're 18, they're not going to be driving those trucks. And then they'll have those in their name. attention here. Is there anything I want to take a picture of? I mean, it's hard to say that when, for the most part, they kind of repeat what they're showing. You know, it's not exactly reworked yet. From what I can tell. I mean, I'm not an expert on the UK or anything, but for the most part, this seems like they just keep rehashing everything. Kind of like they did with the early ATS, with basically the same downtown, or small downtown areas with the same clothing shop and bar and I am having a little bit of difficulty completely concentrating on what I'm doing, because I'm still, these past few days, I've been, thinking more about my, going back to doing hair, and, I've actually been posting to my clients and stuff, and right now I've got them chiming in on posts on Facebook about, yes, I want to come again, and I'm like, okay, well, I gotta make that happen. I have to figure it out. So I'm trying to concentrate on this as far as, looking around and whatnot, but, one moment here. First, let's turn off the ball game. Okay. I apologize, but I'm gonna be messaging somebody, so you'll probably be hearing the ding ding. So first of all, plug the keyboard in on the other screen. Okay, and then while I'm doing that, while I'm waiting on her to respond, oh, dummy me. You know, every time. It just gets me every time. You plug that thing in on the other screen, and then, I go to start moving the camera around with the D key, and I'm like, I look over, like, oh wait, I'm typing D in the message. Good thing I didn't send it. Okay, well, you unplug the frickin'. Oh man, Robert, you're just so stupid sometimes. You know that. Whoa. So if she responds to that right away, there will be a ding. Chopped up, Treebeard's not gonna be very happy with y'all chopping down all them trees. Oh wait, it's all right. It's just regular people. There's no wizards. Wizards should know better. Least if I go up here, at least then I have the option of seeing if there's a load, from here, back to Grimsby, that has potential. Oops. Well, that's quite a big chunk. That ain't good. No, it really isn't. You know, it's really weird all of a sudden because usually I'd be all about, oh, I'm off tomorrow and I'll be playing this for a while, or you know, like, but now I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. That's kind of up in the air. Especially would depend on what this, when she messages me back, what her response is. See, the thing is even if I go and even if I went on a tour tomorrow and signed papers and like could get my suite / studio, which if anybody's not aware of what that means, they have these places now where it's kind of like going to a medical professional building where you're walking down a hallway and there's all sorts of doors to the different offices, only instead of offices, they are individual rooms, some with 1 chair, some with 2 chairs, you know, and each one of those is an independent business, in this case, hairstylists, or massage people, or tattoo artists, or something of that sort. So, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to go basically, you know, go get my own room in a nice, newer setting with janitors and stuff there, and, you know. But when you go to do that stuff, first you gotta, like, you know, sign the lease and all that stuff, I'm assuming, and then you'd have to have state board come and check you out and give you the license. Well, that can sometimes take a while. I mean, as it was with my salon, it took almost 3 months. So, you never know. I don't know if this is something you just set up and go, or if I have to wait for logistics. Well, that's not going to work for me. Because we're not going over there. That's a long trip. We're not doing that. Okay, but I think I'd like to sleep first before we do that. I want daylight. Okay. So let's go back to where we came from. It won't give me Grimsby, but I'd like to go back the other direction to see what we can see going that way. One second, I need to type my response. Oh, we're on the clock here. Watch out for the coppers. Yeah, they are a little bit hard to spot when you're not used to them. But I'll tell you this much. I do like the fact that they're still using white cars with, bright colors and not them, oh, let's have a frickin' Michael Knight car pulling everybody over that's, pitch black for the purposes of writing tickets. Oh, you're basically just a frickin' ticket machine. Domain name and all that when I don't even know yet for sure if I'm going to be using the website. It's like, save the money for the rent payment first, you know? I mean, because right now they like, some of these advertise like first month free or first 2 months free, and that's great, but if I spend all my money on everything else trying to prepare for the stuff, I ain't gonna have the first month's rent payment when it comes due. And I've already been there, done that, and I'm not making that mistake again. Would like to know if I did. Now, knowing you probably put it in there. Maybe. I like the way it's going. They're gonna have to come up with some sort of... I mean, when these two go to start their, like, little YouTube pages or whatever, it's like, what usernames are they gonna come up with for themselves? Damn it! I was trying to refresh a page over on my other laptop. So I was distracted. Yeah, of course you are. Yeah. Definitely still got quite a bit to go on this one as far as the money. Because I still want her to at least have enough to have bought a decent used truck and not have the other money, but I don't know what sometimes I'm like, am I doing this the way I intended, or did I want to do something else, But hey, that's who I am. I second guess myself all the time. here's the thing. I posted on my Facebook about what I'm trying to do. Which means there's a chance that my brother might decide to message me and want to yap at me. And if that happens, well, I'm either going to be away from this stream for a little while, or I'll have to end it. Because he likes to yap. And he also, like, if he's got anything he needs to ask me, then he tends to kind of beat around the bush and, like, wait until the last minute to ask me. Like, if it's a favor. Yeah, but when's he gonna park? They're not gonna park these trucks until I say they're 18. Sorry. Reliable contractor, 15 different companies. Oh. I'm gonna go warm my coffee up real quick. Or however long it takes, but I'm gonna go do it. You know, because when you push that button on the microwave, whatever it is that you pushed, that's how long it's gonna take. Unless it needs more after that, but, you know, a minute's gonna be a minute. Unless you stop it and take it out and blah blah blah, you know. All that good stuff. Well, let's see. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 at least on that post. Good boy there, buddy. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, I probably want to go there. Oh, that's right, I'm on the map screen because I went to get coffee. Alright. Huh. I think this depot has a gate on both sides, unlike most of them. Well, that's kind of handy considering we needed to go over here anyway. Oh my gosh, we actually snagged on something. Gosh, Nora. She must be wearing different shoes today. By the way, if I wasn't trying to go get my salon suite thing, I probably would have bought that clothing simulator game and be playing that at some point, but at the moment, you know, I'm trying my best to not spend any more money than I have to right now, because you know. I want this. I need this. And damn it, I deserve it. And it's a little more important to me than a video game. When I feel right about getting to do my job, I feel like I'm flying. When 11 years ago this month, when I was about to quit my job and go back to school, for the first time in a few years, my feet didn't hurt. I wasn't even touching the ground. For like a whole week, I just back and forth that store, and I didn't feel any pain. And I want to feel that again. I want to feel that euphoria knowing that I've got that chance once again to this time do it right. Only this time I'm not new at anything. This time there are people that do want to come see me. Even after a year, there's people that are like, yeah, we want to come see you. Robert, we don't care that you're a weird-looking troll dude. We want to sit in your chair. Nothing else I do in my life ever gets that kind of response from people. You know, I don't get that working at the grocery store. I can't, you know, I try to look around the room to, you know, look at people's hair and stuff, but I'm still a shy person in that manner. And I don't feel like I can strike up a conversation with anybody at work because they might think I'm trying to solicit them to give them a damn card, you know. Well, first of all, the salon that I was working at is 15 miles from the grocery store. So, me even thinking about soliciting anybody ain't gonna work because they're probably not gonna want to go that far to go someplace. So, oh, well, where is your... Oh, way out there. I mean, it's in a metro area like this north of Detroit. I'd have to be a little farther into the country area for people to be like, oh, well, I'm already driving 15 miles. You know, here it's like there's still, every mile has at least 3 or 4 salons. We got shopping centers that have a chain place and a salon and a, you know, you can't go very far without finding one. And then these things opening up, which for the most part, a lot of times these studios are being taken by salons that have closed. You know, it's like, oh, that salon's now in one of the studios. And some of these studios have like 2 or more chairs. So, you know, it works for them because they come in and they don't have to pay for all the electricity and everything. You know, you have your flat rate and then whatever expenses you have for yourself, but you're not paying electric or water or any of that. And they have laundry facilities on site so you can wash your towels. And free Wi-Fi and you know. Now, they don't have a receptionist necessarily. You know, it still says you know, with all the online apps and all that these days, you know, you pretty much run your own show. But they still have, you know, when you go to like the whatever.com, it'll list, you know, this is the stylist directory, like going to the mall and looking at a directory. You know, so you can like pick and choose who you might want to try that way if you're a guest. I mean, at least I'd have a little bit of advertisement that way without having to try to do everything myself. And to tell you the truth, what I really want, I want to be somewhere where I'm around the other people who do that job. The place I got into, it was not one of these places where they do classes or anything like that. So I pretty much had to self-teach myself everything. You know? Yeah, I got, you know, 9 years of experience of figuring it out. You know, I'm pretty much, I mean, other than the, you know, getting through school and getting my license, and then the couple of months I worked at Great Clips and did about 100 different haircuts. Other than that, I've pretty much self-taught myself how to do everything as far as hair color and doing foils and, you know, what patterns I'm going to use and, you know, how I'm going to brush the stuff on. You know, yeah, okay, there's a few YouTube videos by stylists out there that I can watch, and those have helped a lot. But for a lot of that, I've adapted what they did to the way I did it, or vice versa. You know, it's like, oh, they're doing this, that, and the other. Well, I kind of was already doing something like that, so I'll just take what I can from what they're doing. I'm still in disbelief that I actually had that 9 years of doing that. But there's no way it can be over. No way. And I've got to do something because I can't. The grocery store is never gonna give me enough money to get my own place. Right now, what I'm making right now, I could have comfortably have gotten my own place, 5 years ago, but all the rents and everything went up, so what I'm making now doesn't pay for it. And you go to try to get in someplace, and it's like, they'll be like, well, your credit and all that has to say that you're making like 3 times as much as your rent. Like, well, I'm not going to be making 3 times as much. I'm really gonna have to look at my budget though, because it's the only way I'm gonna figure it out. Food's gotta stop going up though. You know, I don't even buy the expensive food. You know, I'm trying to eat hot dogs and sausages and pizza rolls and whatnot. You know, can't have that stuff going up in price because it's, you know, I mean, hell, I eat beef and bean breakfast burritos, you know, like, or those burritos for breakfast. Why? Because they're 60 cents each still. If I try to eat any breakfast burritos or anything with eggs or any of that, it ain't that cheap. All that stuff is now over $1 for one burrito, if not more. And I don't, you know, I mean, let's put it this way, folks. There's pretty much 30 days in every month. So, if you're spending $5 a day on food, that's $150. So then figure I have a dog. His dog food is costing me at least $10 a month. I have to give him canned food because he's older and has, you know, bad teeth. He can eat the other food, but whatever. I'm talking. But you know, but we're talking, you know, like $2 or $2 a can, and I go through at least 2 or 3 cans a week. So I mean, 1 can is pretty much 2 meals for him, so $1 a day on food, so that's, what, $30? If I'm spending $1 a day on his food, then that's another $30, so we're up to $180. Then you figure coffee, well, I buy Folgers when it's on sale for $7 a can. I'm going to assume that I go through like 2 cans a month. So that's another 15 bucks. So now, what is that? $195. Now, listen, and we're just talking food. So all we're doing is eating. Eating, drinking, and feeding my dog. Where am I? Oh, I passed it by. Alright, be careful, you still got this one, and this one snags. You know, that's with me buying the cheap stuff. the cheapest hot dogs I can get, the cheapest sausage I can get, the markdown stuff. Thankfully, I'm the one marking the stuff down so I can get it, you know, ASAP, you know. That way I can get hot dogs and sausage for, you know, $2.50 or less for a pack. You can't get it can't get it for that much otherwise. And not at my store anyway. Walmart might have them cheaper. You know, but let's see. Just my food alone is half a week of working. And it's 3 out of the 5 days, pretty much. Then you figure at least another half a day for gas. I mean, I'm luckily my current work trip is only a 10-minute drive that goes straight about, what, 5 miles? Um, let's look at that real quick. That is 4.8 miles. So yeah, that's 10 miles a day. My car holds about. I filled it up today. So between 35 and $40 worth for a fill up, depending on just under a 10 gallon tank. And it seems like I buy twice a month with just having to drive to work. Now, if I get this other job, it'll be a little bit more, but not as much. I'm not going as far as I was going because that was a 40-mile trip, a round trip. Okay, fragile again. All right, let's take. Well, let's see. We're in. Did we just go to Newcastle again, or are we back in Sheffield? Where are we? We're back in Newcastle. And it's 5 o'clock. Alright, well, I don't know exactly what I want to do yet. So I think we're going to, I'm going to switch over to Amy now. That way, in case I need to stop for some reason or whatever, I'll at least try to have at least one of her loads done. So this is Amy in Oklahoma, for those who do not know. And before I get started too much here, I'm really quick. Let's do the little family photos again, because it's been a while since I did that. Okay, these are the Thompsons from Oklahoma. This is Amy's family from when she was 10 years old and got adopted by them. Now we have, he's currently a state senator wanting to run for the U.S. Senate from Oklahoma. His wife Amber is a news anchor in Oklahoma City. They're from Ardmore, the town that's south of Oklahoma City. Amy has her garage in Lawton, which is the next town over to the west. The taller teenager there, that's Abriella Eve. That's the senator and Amber's biological daughter. She's kind of jealous and not very nice of Amy with her. Teases her about her red hair and whatnot. And then there's Uncle Kevin, who is still living on the Thompson family farm, taking care of it, while Elmore has, moved into a fancy house and all that. Amy spent some of the summertime after she went on the cruises at the farm, helping out Uncle Kevin, driving tractors, and he'd let her practice driving the truck, and that's why she's got some skill. And then we have the Claringtons, Baroness Corinna Clarington, and the daughters Eleanora and Catherine. Catherine's a little bit younger. And I'm still kind of working on that, the backstory with the Baron and whatnot. What's up with him? Where is he right now? Is he dead? Is he in jail? What's going on with him? Okay. One thing's for sure, folks. While my goal is not to have a paid YouTube channel and all that, I don't see myself having one anytime soon. And it's definitely not going to be enough to pay any of my bills, so I'm gonna have to do something. And I might as well try to do the job that I'm still paying a student loan for. I still got like $7,000 left I have to pay for that. Because nobody wants anybody to have their student loan forgiven. Shame on us if we wanted to not have to pay that. I got no problem paying with that loan. Heck, I'm not the one that stopped me having to pay it for 2 years. That was the government. But hey, now I gotta start paying it again. Alright, it's dark out. Where did we leave off? Tulsa? Yeah, we were in Tulsa. And for the most part, she cannot leave Oklahoma until she's 18 and has her legitimate license. So I've been going back and forth to all the Oklahoma towns except we cannot go to Oklahoma City. Because, and we gotta be really careful going through Ardmore too, because we don't want Daddy finding out we're driving a truck, let alone without a license, using a fake ID. But I've been trying to get loads from all the depots in all these towns, or take. I want to at least take or receive at each depot. So Ardmore is here. Lawton's over here. Now, for those who may not have caught any of the earlier episodes, the movie Footloose is about a town that has a ban on dancing. The actual town that movie is based on is right around this area here, and I believe it's called Elmore or Elmore City. And that is why I've chosen this area for Amy's story. While we're not trying to ban dancing as our theme here, her father that adopted her is a Bible Belt preaching, quote, family man, family values man. And he's already said things about gay people and whatnot, and there's no way she's gonna let him find out that she kissed a girl. And she's trying to bide her time and get some money and, have a skill and get out of Oklahoma by the time she's 18, so when she's an adult and can legally be away from him, she don't have to worry about this whole, disowning her or otherwise. So she's gonna be looking for somewhere where hopefully they're more tolerant towards the colors of the rainbow and not preaching about which rainbow flag or rainbow is the real rainbow. Which, oh, well, God created that one, so it's different than yours. Yours must have been created by Satan. Freaking, I just wish that I wish Jesus was around to like tell these people, that ain't how we do it. There's no way that I'm sorry, if that guy was the way that he was, he ain't gonna let these people talk like that. It's like, but the Bible says, hello, who are you talking to right now? You're talking to Jesus, right? Are you doubting me? And my messages? Not me, but, Lord knows I ain't. The Lord knows I'm not Jesus. You know? Y'all surprised by that, right? That I'm not Jesus? Well, Jesus, who are you? I'm not Jesus. Look, I want to see somebody make a brand of Swiss cheese and call it Jesus Cheeses, because then it's holy cheese. That's some holy cheese. Well, it don't matter what we're taking from Tulsa here, because we just gotta get out of town anyway. But go to Enid, tamping machine. That's a 2-hour job. Ardmore. Well, that's longer than that because we can't go to OK. Power generator, back to Idabel. Lumber to Lawton. Rice. You know what? I don't think we've taken a load from Rockport yet. Okay. Oh, it's an articulated too. Well. Alright, we gotta go down this way. Okay, we really lucked out there, because I did not intend to get that close to Oklahoma City. I don't know when we did that, but man, I messed that up big time. We were not supposed to go that close to OKC. I must have done that last night. Oh well. Oh well. I think I did that wrong. I think it's supposed to be 2 long and 3 short. If you're saluting the boats. I'm seeing things. Really? You only gonna open one of them? song is that? I don't know. It's the doo-doo-doo-doo-doo song. You know, I've written the doo-doo-doo-doo song over and over again all my life. You know? That's my song. It's whatever song I want it to be at a given moment. This is the doo-doo-doo-doo song. Sometimes it's got words, sometimes it don't. It's always better than bop. Yeah. You know. Not quite better than Do-I-Diddy, but, you know. Well, you know, that's Manfred Mann, you know. You can't, you know. Manfred Mann got lots of songs, you know. I mean, you not seen nothing like Mighty Quinn. Yeah, a couple years ago, I ordered one of them Harley Quinn costumes for Halloween, and they sent me the Mighty Quinn instead. I'd not seen anything like that before. I believe it looked like an Eskimo. You know, like an Eskimo costume. Might have been wrong, but, you know, that's what I think it was supposed to be. Somebody else posted. Oh. That's just support. That's somebody that's giving support. They don't live in my state, but they support me. You know, encouragement. Encouragement. Pass it on. From the Foundation for a Better Life. Aww, it's the Foundation for a Better Life. Does that include gay people? Oh no, we don't want to encourage them. course, some of them people are probably not wanting to answer me yet until I actually say, okay, I'm open for business. Who wants to come? And like, okay, well, now that we know you're actually doing this and you're not just yapping about it, now we'll come back and give you a try again. See, the problem is, and I had to say so in my post, it's been 13 months since the last time I had a person in my chair. And it was like a couple months before that even, because I hadn't had anybody since, you know, March of last year. And then I got into my car accident, couldn't go there. I only got to do that one person in May because I was borrowing my brother's car. Otherwise, I wasn't even trying to go out there. Anyway, but you know, I mean, that several months of COVID was one thing, being shut down, but and people were like itching to get back in my chair and all that because, you know, we were shut down. But it's different when I just up and abandon everybody and can't give them any answers. Well, they're pretty much forced to go look somewhere else. You know, so I probably lost some of my good ones. And they might have found somebody they like better. And I don't want them to have to choose me over them. You know, if they're going to choose me, it's going to be because they want me and not because they feel guilty about not coming to see me. Like, nobody needs to feel guilty about that. You know, my number one goal as far as that goes is always for somebody to be going to somebody they like. You know, if you ain't got nobody, then you need somebody if you're going to have something done. I mean, if you can do your own hair at home, great, but I need this fresh start because there's things I want to advertise myself as that I just couldn't do in that salon. I mean, for starters, I didn't feel like myself being there. You know, I had spent at least a year and a half really, of going through school and trying to become the real me and break out of my shyness and blah blah blah. And then I kind of got into that salon out there and I really wasn't being the person I was trying to be, because all of a sudden I was scared again and I was around strangers and it's like, I need to be the real me, whatever it's supposed to be. Much like my stories of these people trying to find themselves, I gotta finish my story. There's ever been a project I've wanted to finish, me is it. Project Me. where the hell I'm supposed to be trying to be. I need to figure it out. That's a very big location for a thrift store to be taken over. You know, I've seen small Walmarts and such taken over by thrift stores, whatnot. That's big. I mean, they're probably not using the whole thing. Time out for something real quick. Just one moment here. Do we want some music? Probably. When do we want it? All the time. I mean, when do we not want it? Whoa! Buddy, you gotta try again. Try again, guy. Almost. You almost got it. Try again. Try again. Buddy. Alrighty, I got you. Oh, great. No, now it says that. Well. Yeah. Do. Hey, why don't you just put this one on shuffle? Okay, we're gonna play this game again, huh? Don't... What are you doing? Really? Oh, that's our garage. Hey, imagine that, I completed that one. Wow. Oh well. Yeah, maybe someday. Okay, we didn't go that stretch yet. Can we go that way? And then we go that way. It is, isn't it, huh? Well, that's a shame. Well, while we're on the map, we might as well go warm up the coffee. reason for that. I let you out. No, there's no reason for that. You didn't need to do that. You did not need to do that. I need... Shut up. Shut up. Stop it. Stop it. Be good. No, I need you to be good. Stop your noise. Lay down. Lay down. I don't want to hear it. I let you out twice and you still did that. Punk. You little punk. Shades of Michelangelo. Yes. What if it was Shades of Belinda? That'd be cool. Canvas in my soul. Shades of Michelangelo. It's a promise made. Behind the nose. Live in a perfect way. Shades of Michelangelo. See the boat. Goes in my garden. Songs of children echo in the sky. Songs of children of tomorrow's sunrise. In my soul, I'm being the perfect word. Shades of Michelangelo. It's a promise made to all the lovers. You can live in a perfect world. Shades of Michelangelo. Shades of Michelangelo. Shades of Michelangelo. couple years later, she had herself a son. Now he's all grown up. And she's a proud mama of an openly gay son. She's a supporter of an organization called PFLAG, which helps kids come out to their parents. That's Belinda Carlisle, or Mrs. Mason. Strangers come and go. Nobody's touch is like a touch. Nobody gets to me that much. Nobody's face moves me inside, and I have no place left to hide. Tell me, what can I do? Vision of me. This vision of me. Did I walk? Did you walk? What's the way to love someone? Oh my God. You won't let me go on Winter's Way. That's not fair. almost no way. She doesn't know that their Harold was watching her when she was saying that. You know? Tiffany does not know that Harold was watching her saying that. That's all I got to say about that. But hey, that's a different story. If you ain't watched it, you're gonna have to find it. I mean, that was like episode 2, so not of this series, but of another. I mean, if you're new here, you're just gonna have to go find something that I made like a year ago, in like April or March. You have to watch it. I mean, there's currently 10 episodes of it. Not done with that, but oh sure, play this one again with the other version. Might as well, because considering I might incorporate it into my new business name. Story playlist is on shuffle. if I lose your love, torn out by my desire, that would be the one regret of my life. Darling, leave a light on for me. I'll be there before you close the door to give you all the love that you need. Darling, leave a light on for me. 'Cause when the world takes me away, you are still the air that I breathe. I can't explain, I don't know just how far I have to go. Darling, I'll keep the key. Just leave a light on for me. Bum, 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 bum. Just like a spark lights up the dark. Baby, that's your heart. Baby, that's your heart. Baby, that's your heart. Bam, 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 leave a light on for me. I'll be there before you close the door to give you all the love that you need. Darling, leave a light on for me. 'Cause when the world takes me away, you are still the air that I breathe. Leave a light on for me. Before you close the door, I'll be all the love that you need. Yeah. What, you don't think so? Yeah, we're gonna go from there. And then where were we going? Wanting a rich man, just wanting so that I met you. I vowed to never let you go. About romance, always use my lucky charms. Just one lesson, it's only in your eyes. Open up your heart. Okay, that's got that on it. I don't want that one. So we'll do this one. Intuition, I have a way tonight. Even though I had my share, I spent many nights alone. You can look for fame and fortune. Yes. Open up your heart, let me inside. Really? Your heart, hold on tight. If you read into that invitation, we'll find our way tonight. have a chance tonight. Let me inside. Hey, don't be spawning cars out of nowhere. That ain't right. It's my turn, don't crash into me. It's nice to listen to this on this other laptop and not have to play around with you know, the cell phone constantly like stopping it. About you, I can't work days, I can't sleep nights, I feel insanity. Obsessed. fantasy. All I need is to see it come true. Insanity. Some suspension. Well, I didn't quite get it right that time, but considering how hard that used to be to even try to memorize, I have gotten it right a few times. First I had to get the whole, okay, it's think straight, see straight, work days, sleep nights. And then on that last verse there where it's, I have a fantasy instead of, complete insanity. No, not big love. Yep. I still gotta get that album. It's only right that I get that. I mean, she pretty much saved my life. I mean, not that I was gonna kill myself, but the fact that that accident almost killed me and drained me of everything emotionally. ever get tired of this song. Ever. Stars fell down from the sky. But in a world without you, want her to live to be at least 100. No, the way celebrities drop these days, she's already in her 60s. Just never know. Stop. Let's try a different one. Boom, boom. She could have anything. don't even have to cost $1. Just be free. Be free. You should be with me, baby. You should be with me. That's not how it goes. Oh. She told me to live my life and be free. That includes if I sing the song the wrong way, right? Yeah. See, There's a catch to telling somebody that, you know? You know you want to give me one. You know you want to. You know you want to. You got a double track there. Come on now. You know you want to. Alright, let's, no. Taylor and Farmer's Barn still. Well, I don't see any loads I want to do, so it's getting well, it's 1 o'clock, so I am going to go ahead and call this one for the night. Because I don't know what I'm going to be doing tomorrow, but I might be streaming, I might not be, but I don't want to stay up too late doing this. So, that's going to do it for episode 10. Thank you to those who were watching. I noticed that more than a few have been watching. And hope everybody has a good day and a good night and all that. And I'll see you in the next one of whatever I'm doing. Until then, bye-bye for now.